Hello, it's Trucker Joe, and I'm back. So, plan this time is to go and try a different ship, because I tried. Well, actually, no. I didn't get to show you guys the Kestrel. So I'll make sure there's still going to be a trekker on this ship. I still need to get names. I don't have the list yet. I need a name that accurately describes how well I'm going to do. Crash and burn. There. That. Yep. And I just hit random. Why did I hit random? Okay. Let me just go and put it back to the way it was. There. Crash and burn. Giles and Bigby. That's good. Like, I'm happy with that. I will need to come up with names soon, but for now I don't need to worry about that. We're going to continue on normal because I died instantly. I went from nearly full health to no health because I ran into the rebels early on. So, get everything situated. And as always, the first thing we're going to do is go for that distress call and work out what our path is going to be. I can't, unfortunately. That's really risky. So let's see here. I don't know how many jumps I have, so I'm just going to keep going along the edge. Getting really, really unlucky. Huh. Let's see here. Found a cloning bay, partially intact, but nothing else seems to be functioning. Huh. I'm guessing if we had like a cloning bay of our own, then we'd be able to recover someone. Of course. Of course. Well, that's bad. Now, I learned my lesson. I'm no longer going to try to deal with them. Giles, you are a shield person. You're going to always be on shields. So our first shot's going to go to the burst laser. We're going to have to rely on that 20% dodge chance. Unfortunately, I couldn't take them out. I have to make sure my next shot hits the weapons though. Because I can't rely on this. Wrecker's so far proving to be an ace pilot. Come on. Oh, gotta deal with the weapons. Need to get 2 hits. Okay, they have to have an NG on board. Okay, so thankfully we haven't taken damage. Okay, since we can't reliably hit them, I'm going to just make sure this is on cycle. That NG is going to make it impossible. Just have to get unlucky once and we'll take damage. Yep. There we go. Now we can take out the... Now we should be able to defeat them. So long as we hit the first 2 shots, I can guarantee the 3rd shot will hit. It won't even matter if they get these weapons back on. And of course not. Won't matter. There we go. I was about to say, if we got unlucky there. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Unfortunately, not that substantial. Oh, and geez, the fleet really was doubled. I'm guessing that's 2 jumps? Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to like take screenshots of this as it goes and just kind of like work out what it looks like for the fleet to advance. But I'm going to need a sector where it never doubles and the exit's at the end, just so that I can record it. And once I have that, I'll be able to tell. So I wonder. So they're going to be around here then. Meaning I could potentially visit both of these, and then both of these, and then both of these. That's how I'm going to do it. And hopefully I won't run into something like a sun. Okay. So I think I know what I'm going to do here. Just to make things ever so slightly easier on myself, I'm going to vent all sections of the ship that I'm not inhabiting. This is probably a really bad idea because the sun deals damage, but I'm going to try this just to see if it's even okay. And I'm going to take out their weapons with an Artemis missile and focus on their hull. Focus on that. Their helm. Now hopefully this will make our ship mostly fireproof. Okay. That is the absolute worst place we could have gotten hit. Now we have to fix it. That is stupid. The only place they had to hit. I'm gonna have to close doors. Okay. And let's just make sure then that we have this. And we're just going to go and vent everything else. It should be fine. So long as they don't like beam out our entire... Yep. We're safe. So now it's time to fire our last volley, so we're just going to take out their engines. Yay. Actually, doing this seems to make sense. So I'm going to go and... Doing this actually makes a lot of sense. Because there's no way that they would be able to catch us on fire, so we can stay here a little longer. Now we have to get oxygen back into our ship, though. No, not wasting my time with this store. It's too early. And we need one more scrap. I was kind of worried there. Did want to risk another encounter with the sun. So I'm going to wait until the oxygen comes back, and then we'll continue. There we go. So it's not actually going to matter. No, we should take out the pirate. This is going to be nasty. And we're just barely weak enough that they'll be able to hurt us. So the first order of business is going to be taking out that burst laser. They are probably going to sync up. Yep, they synced up and took out our Artemis. That's fine. Don't need an Artemis. Now they can't hurt us anymore. And they're probably no longer in sync. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do, take out their shields. And hopefully they'll be prioritizing shields. Of course I miss. Oh well. Those are going to fire around the same time, but we should be able to get them offline unless they dodge half of our shots. Now it won't matter. So let's move our attention to the helm. There we go. This time I got lucky. Okay. Next thing we have to do. Upgrade our shields. Even though we don't have the power to run them technically, we can power down our Artemis and some of our engines. And I think that's fair enough. These guys are going to want to run. But let me pause this. We will demand to surrender their surrender of their goods. They can only hurt us if we don't have the thing, so what are we going to do about it? Do we need engines ourselves? Probably not. So we're going to turn our engines off and focus on extra firepower. We need our Artemis to hit their helm. We also need our burst laser. I'm going to focus on helm. Yep, knew that they would try to escape. Oh, they can't actually hurt us. This is actually potentially really bad. We actually took damage. Okay, let's put that power back into dodge. We no longer need it. We are going to... They are rebels, so they're not going... I'm guessing they won't be able to do this. I'm just going to have to hope they don't sync up again. There we go. I'm just going to go for the helm next. Oh, lucky. Oh, that is really lucky for the rebels. Jeez. Their FTL is charging. But we managed to take them out. Ah, unfortunate. I'm going to take a little bit of power. I'm going to buy a little bit of power for myself so that I'm not, like, without engines ever. That extra 5% is going to make a difference. I'm going to risk it. Some of this disease. Oh. Well, I'm dead. Okay. That actually really sucks. I was used to it just being... I was used to just always having it go well. And always, like, getting just the little scrap reward. That's really disappointing. And now I have wasted about 40 scrap. 45 scrap, as I now have to Yeah, we'll give you the missiles because that upgrades our reactor. And now we can use our Artemis again. Did that work out? That actually... We're still at a deficit. So anyway, we don't have enough fuel, so I'm not going through the nebula. I have a feeling. We made it, though. We're going to explore the asteroid field. Got back all of our missiles and some scraps, so we're starting to come out positive again. I'm not going to upgrade anything else until I get to a store. Distress signal. Hopefully it isn't something that will kill us. Haha, I knew Sword would fall into our dastardly trap. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits. And they have an Artemis, which means that they're always going to get the shot off before we do. Now, especially now that we no longer have a weapons guy. Okay, we don't need Artemis anymore. Let's focus on Helm next. Yeah, Helm next. And then the next shot it's going to go to their shields. Did we accept this? Nah. Why would we ever accept surrender? Let's just destroy their engines. There we go. I missed our shields. That's good. Ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap material. Yes. I kind of don't want to risk it. Risk getting upgrades and then going to a store and realizing that I can't afford anything. So let's just maximize our chances of finding a store. Oh, that's fine. Your money or your life must be new. I don't know. I don't know if I can avoid blowing them up. These guys cannot possibly hurt me though, so I'm going to, yeah, unless they can get that to stack, I'm going to focus on their helm. And since they said for us not to kill the crew, it might be a good idea to just take a look at who their crew is. Magni and Bovi. Okay, I'm actually going to target their... I'm going to avoid hitting crew just in case, although it shouldn't be a problem. Now we will take out shields. This is one of those cases where I don't want to cause collateral damage. Now we take out helm. Oh, never mind. Let them live. You would. We're not gonna let them live. Turn to the settlement. We got a second burst laser Mark II. This was really, really worthwhile. Like, really worthwhile. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do a quick upgrade. I can have 2 of these guys, and that's always better. I'm already close to the setup I had beat the flagship with. 2 burst laser Mark IIs, an Artemis, and a charge ion, and that equipment was able to roll through everyone. So yeah. Okay, I've located a store. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. I'm not even concerned about the rebel fleet at the moment. Got a defense drone. I'm not selling that because it's actually a very useful thing. And if I can, I'll get a drone bay. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Ah. Their sensors are going wild. And we have pirates attacking us. They're probably trying to take advantage of the fact that our shields mean nothing. So how to do this? We do have 2 burst laser Mark IIs, so unless something goes really wrong, we should be fine. And we will simultaneously focus on their helm and their weapons. Actually, let's make that the engines and their weapons, because that way I can maximize the amount of damage to their system. There we go. Our shield's down, but so are their weapons. So let's take this opportunity and take out their... not their shields. Let's take out their helm. They hopefully won't be able to... Yes. Did we accept their surrender? Yeah, let's accept it because it includes fuel. Come on. Of course my engines go down. Come on. Okay, we're going to a store next, so that's not going to matter. Yeah, anyway, now we have not nearly enough. Now here's the issue. Do we want to pick up a new crew member to replace our pilot? We're not... Bruce Garrick. See, a flak 1 would actually be really good. But at the same time, we kind of already have an out to that. We don't have the power to run it. It would cost way more to set that up. While I need a third crew member. And I did say we aren't going to sell this, and we aren't. So we are going to just buy all 6 fuel and be on our way. Let's just wait for our shields to come back. Next thing we're going to do is get a little bit more power so that we can have a little bit more dodge chance. I want to try to get it to level 4-ish. Something like this. I guess. I'm going to meander around that edge. The jumps are long enough that we should be able to easily get out. Huh. We're worn down and hungry. So here's what I'm going to do. Giles, you're back on shield. Big B, you're going to... No. Big B is going to continue being our pilot. He's doing a good job. Yeah, I'm going to have Garrick there just because it's more central. There's no way they can hurt us, I don't think. Just to be safe though, I'm going to take out their helm and their weapons. They can't even. Okay. So let's retarget that back to their cloak. They're going to stealth this out, watch. Thank goodness. They stealthed a little later, then there would be no way. We are going to take that again because we need the fuel. Sorry, no point in going to a store. Oh, an edgy vessel hails you. Identity Federation, outlier probability, implies survival, flies. Oh. This isn't suggested. They offer some supplies. Okay, we no longer need to worry about our fuel situation. And I probably should have used that. Try to shut down your engines. Except that I barely was using them in the first place. I don't know why That wasn't really that clever. Should have gone and tried to sabotage my oxygen, not my engines. Anyway, they are going to get a couple shots off. They missed with a small bomb, which is great. And they didn't even get through my shields, which doesn't mean anything. There we go. Now let's target to their bridge and their engines. Actually, let's not even bother with the bridge. Let's focus on getting all their shields down. Engines. Let's see. Ah, now I'm just rolling in fuel. Okay, rolling in fuel. But is that... That sounds dangerous. Like rolling around in highly flammable substances. We are going to upgrade our engine to level 3. And we're going to go skirt around the edge. Yeah, unfortunately... Yeah, we have 3 jumps. We actually... I think we might have almost 4. Intruder on deck. Young Mantis in charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the Engie and offers serve in exchange for protection. The Engie have already traced the teleporters and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. As much as I need the credits, I do need crew. So let's take Roper. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool name. Our new Mantis crew member. And we're going to put you... They don't have anything, so I am going to save you on doors, but I'm going to move you to sensors. And actually... I'm going to move Garrick to engines and Roper... Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Roper, just go around. They're going to hack our shields, so it's probably best that we take out their weapons so that they can't... Actually, even better, make sure that they don't have a way to take out our shields. It's only a level 1 hack though. Ah, that's good. Now these are NG, so it's probably better that we go for something that takes a lot of damage. Let's go for our engines next. There we go. Got substantial collection of useful scrap material and Roper. Yeah, we have just enough time. Mantis vessel flashes past your view screen. Weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. Well, we have to save. No, not today. Okay, they can't hurt us. So, I'm thinking they are definitely going to try to be silly and attack my oxygen supply. But I'm just going to do this. Here, get out of there. And Roper, be there to receive them. Yeah, thought better of it once it got a little hard to breathe. So let's focus on getting their shields and helm down. Do I use overwhelming firepower? Yeah, let's just get this over with. And next thing we'll target is going to be their oxygen. Now this Mantis is about to die. There we go. Now let's contact the civilians. He gave us a chain burst laser. Chain burst laser. Chain burst laser. What? This thing's not bad. That's not bad at all. I kind of want to upgrade my weapons to include the chain burst laser now. Even though that means that I'm probably not going to be able to apply much else. Still a really great option. We're already loaded. Nice. Anyway. I checked the time. It appears that is the end of this segment. We did not die in a fire or anything, and we'll be able to get to the exit. Let's go to the exit. Let's make it to the next sector just so that we can say we can. However, as soon as you approach, warning goes to all ships. You're not. Let's see if they'll stall to us. Okay. This is kind of a nasty setup. We will take some damage. No problem. This should keep them busy. It's not even going to survive. It's going to survive the first volley, but then after that, it's not going to be able to. That had to have been the best place they could possibly have hit us in. Come on, miss. Why are you not in a medbay? You're going into medbay. Destroyed it, got some scrap. And so now I need to consider what is more important. I did say I wanted to get up to 4. Yeah. Let's go for it. And yeah. So now we have at least 4 dodge, which should be decent. We're up to 30%, which is going to be high enough. I want to try to get that up to like 5. So yeah. Of course, Garrick's at the back. Honestly, it would be better to just hire someone who's good at engineering. Speaking of which, yeah, that's fine. Let's just make sure these are save stations. And prepare to jump to the next sector. However, this video has been going on for a very long time. So, I shall see you next time. And we'll brave the next sector. Hopefully not die horribly. Like we did last episode. Oh, see ya.